Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kim and I am going to kickstart my video off by apologising first of all to my regular subscribers who watch me and support my channel by saying all those things that I had planned and discussed in my previous videos went out of the window this week. It's been a funny old week this week for me. Been really busy at work and I turned 60 and I have just been reflective, let's say, and I don't know why, but I just went off in a totally different tangent and decided to make something that I had planned to make actually last year. It was one of my planned make 9s for 2023 and I never got around to making it as I should have done, and it was basically a pyjama set. Now I had made this I tweaked this pyjama set for myself. So first of all, the top I made into a nightshirt, so I just extended it and made it into a nightshirt, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I made it out of some fabric from a tocquerie, and it's not the most exciting of fabrics. My husband absolutely hates this fabric. He says it looks like a dishcloth, but it's really cool. It's 100% cotton. It's really fine cotton, and because I have been going through the menopause for eternity, it is just so nice to wear something like cotton in bed, because if I get hot, I can just get the thing off really quickly. So I'm just going to show you it. So this is it. And what I did do is, if you see, I put some poppers on it, so it's not buttons. So if I'm in bed and I get really hot, I can just literally pop this thing off and it comes off really quickly. And you ladies who have hot flushes, especially if you have hot flushes or night sweats, will know, God, you have to get clothes off as quickly as possible. And this nightshirt has been a godsend, and I have literally, I wear it and then I wash it and I wear it and I wash it and I wear it, and I don't really have that many nightshirts. So I thought what I would do is I would make myself a set, because I had bought this fabric from Minerva back in September 2021. So I bought 5 meters of this cotton lawn, and it's been sitting in my stash, and I walked past my stash the other day, and I don't know why, but you know, sometimes your fabric screams at you like, make something from me. So I thought, okay, I'm going to make that pyjama set. So first of all, I traced out my pattern, and I also referred back to my original project sheet from when I made the nightshirt, and on the back it just says changes for next time, maybe make top a medium and grade up to an extra large for hips. So I've taken that on board and I did that. So the top part of the pyjama set is made in medium to accommodate my boobs, and the bottom set I've made in extra large to accommodate my hips. And I did wonder how the trousers would fit, but they have worked out really well. Now this pattern is Simplicity 9217 and it's unisex, and the only thing with the trousers is it has an open fly. So I hadn't done a fly before, so I followed the instructions as set out, just because I really wanted to see how it all came together. But when I'd finished it, I actually closed the fly up, because I don't need a fly. So I closed the fly up, but I thought I've had a go at it and I quite enjoyed doing it, but I've closed it up. And the trouser legs themselves were really quite long, so I've had to sort of chop off a few inches from the bottom, but they have worked out really lovely. I'm so pleased with them. So I made the top with long sleeves and I made the pyjama legged ones. So I'm just going to stand up to show you the top mainly. So here we have the top. So it has, I think this is called a camp collar, I'm not sure. And it's always a little bit tricky around this area when you're trying to insert the face in, but because I had done it before on the previous one, I did have a good idea of how it worked, and I didn't struggle with that at all. I pattern matched the pocket, and I put some nice orange piping around the pocket, so you could actually see that there's a pocket there. I sometimes do wonder why on earth you need pockets on pyjamas, but I don't know, I thought it looked quite a nice design. So long sleeves, and the cotton lawn feels really lovely. And I've made the trousers, pyjama trousers, and the fly, you can see the fly's here, but I have closed it up, and they have worked out really well. And I've got some beautiful buttons which I had in my stash which work really well as well. So I am very, very pleased with my pyjama set, and I showed my husband and he was very pleased as well. He said, you're going to bin that other one? Thinking, no, I'm not, because I still like wearing it. It's a bit tatty now because it has been around a while, and I have worn it a lot. But I thought, now I've made this and I've got the fit really well, I'm really pleased with it, I'll make a few more of these. Now the pattern itself says that you have to use about 5, it worked out to about 5 meters for both the top and the bottom, but I think if you're going to do them separately, it gives you the separate measurements for each one. But I think if you're going to do the two together, you could get away with just doing 4 meters, because you could save yourself a whole meter of fabric. And cotton lawn is not the cheapest of fabrics to buy, but this just feels so lush against the skin. It is so nice. And I don't know whether Minerva have this on sale still, because I bought this in September 21, and if they do, I will put a link below so that you can have a look. But I'm very, very pleased with it. My husband did make some joke about the compass, because he said, you know, he's like, if you get lost. I thought, okay, he's not funny. So that is my make for this week. But I also made a by Annie Clam Up Bag. Now the reason why I made the bag is twofold really, because it was my friend's birthday as well, so she's lovely and I wanted to make her something. She knows I sew, so I made her, and she travels quite a lot, so I made her this clam up bag because I thought it's quite nice to take away and use for toiletries. So I'll put an image of the bag. I've already given it to her, so I took a little video of the bag, but I made it from Tula pink fabric, and all of this stuff that I used to make up this bag has come from my stash, which I'm really pleased about. So the main fabric is the Everglow Neck 4 Days Mystic, and the internal lining is Fairy Dust Lime. Then I had a zip, lime green zip in my stash, and I also have these, and I've got quite a few of these, and I love them, I do use them quite a lot on bags. I bought these little tassels from Etsy, from a vendor on Etsy, and they're just such beautiful tassels, and I use those on bags quite a lot. And I also, when I use them on bags, I put them in these little caps, and I put a lobster claw on the end, and then I attach them onto the zipper pull, and when anybody who has one of these bags wants to wash them, you can just take the tassel off because of the claw, the lobster claw, and you can set them aside, wash your bag, and then put the tassels back on afterwards. Because I haven't actually put one of these through the wash to see how they wash up, but I don't think they would look very good afterwards. Maybe I should test it out, but I think just by making them detachable just keeps them pristine. So there are my tassels. The bag also has by Annie Soft and Stable. I love the by Annie Soft and Stable. I think it's foam. It's called Foam Stabilizer, and it just makes the bag sort of structured but still nice and soft and flexible. And I have used it in quite a lot of my cosmetic bags. So it all came together really well. And I do enjoy making bags occasionally, because I wouldn't say they were quick makes. They're quite fiddly makes, but they're a different type of sewing, because you're having to sew into tight corners with smaller seam allowance. And I thought it would be a good practice run for me before I start working on the Cavalcade travel bag, because though I still haven't started that, I'm aware that I just needed a bit of practice, maybe working with smaller seams, the zipper foot and binding, and this bag gave me an opportunity to just have a little practice and slow down and just take my time. So there was method in my madness. So they were my two makes for this week. Purchases. I purchased a few things on a whim. I was on my phone the other day, and a guy called Kevin Reed popped up, and I am a follower of his Facebook page, and he sells bits and bobs, sewing sort of notions and everything. And he came up with some fold over elastic, and he sells all of these things really quite cheaply, and you have to take the opportunity to buy them as and when they come up, because they get sort of snapped up really quickly. And I bought lots of fold over elastic because he was selling it at 20p a metre. So I bought lots of this fold over elastic. I think I managed to get about 4 meters each of all of these colours, and they're just so vibrant. And these work quite well in quite a few of the bag patterns I have, mostly by Annie patterns, but they just make really nice additions to her bags, and they're so bright and colourful. They work really well, especially with the Tula pink fabrics that I use in those bags also. So I've got a nice little collection of those as well. And whilst I was on his site and purchasing the fold over elastic, I thought I'd have a quick look at what else he had on offer before I finished my purchase. And he had some fusible, some cotton woven fusible, which I bought. So this is a little bit, I would call this medium weight fusible, and I would use this on collars and cuffs and collar stands. So I got it in the grey and I got it in the white, so I got a nice little stash of that, and that was literally half price from what I would normally pay. So I've got a nice stash of fusible as well. I'm not going to talk about sewing plans because I talked about those last week, and a few of those are in progress, and I have been working on a few of those this week, but not enough to show you. So I will get back into the swing of things this week, and you will start to see some progress on some of my sewing projects that I have already mentioned. So for this week, that's it. So as usual, if you've enjoyed the content and you aren't a subscriber, it would be lovely if you could join the rest of my subscribers who support my channel. And in the meantime, have a lovely week, and I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye.